Is your home feeling more like a museum of almost used things than a peaceful sanctuary? Do you feel constantly overwhelmed by a quiet chaos, as if the piles of stuff are watching you, even when you're not there? Your home is your refuge, a place where you're supposed to feel safe, relaxed, and renewed. But for many of us, it's become a silent source of stress. We promise ourselves we'll deal with the mess tomorrow, that we just need more shelves, more drawers, more fancy bins. What we don't realize is the problem isn't a lack of space. It's an excess of things. Today, we're diving headfirst into one of the biggest sources of modern anxiety: clutter. I'm not talking about a single dirty dish in the sink, but the kind of accumulation that feels like it has a life of its own. We'll discover the quiet signs that your stuff is controlling you, why this happens, and most importantly, how you can take back control of your space and, by extension, your peace of mind. The problem when your things have a life of their own. Clutter isn't just visual. It's an emotional and mental burden. People who describe their homes as cluttered often feel more stressed. That messy corner of the closet you keep ignoring, that chair-turned-laundry pile monument, it all contributes to a low hum of anxiety in the background of your life. It's a weight you carry even if you don't consciously feel it. And what happens? We get stressed about the mess, and that stress paralyzes us. We think, there's too much to clean, I don't even know where to begin. And so we do nothing. The mess keeps growing, the stress gets heavier, and the cycle continues. It's a vicious loop, a mountain of snow that feels impossible to climb. The first step is acceptance. Let's identify the signs. If you recognize yourself in any of these, know you're not alone. Your home is a physical obstacle course. When you're constantly tripping over shoes in the hallway or having to push mail aside on the kitchen counter just to find a spot to put your keys, your body and mind are always on high alert. Your energy gets stuck, and your movement is blocked. You think about your stuff even when you're not home. What's on your mind when you're lying in bed at night, trying to relax? If your thoughts are drifting to the mess in the basement, the unopened boxes in the attic, or a wardrobe that feels like it's about to burst, it's a clear sign that your things have more power over you than you'd like to admit. That constant worry is a thief of joy, robbing you of rest and peace. You keep buying more storage bins. We convince ourselves the problem is a lack of organization, not a lack of discipline. We see those picture-perfect Pinterest videos and think, if I just had those cute baskets, everything would be fine. But the truth is, storage containers are often just stylish places to hide the mess. If your solution for clutter is always to buy more things to hold your things, the problem isn't your organizing skills, it's the volume of stuff. You have piles. Piles of laundry to fold, piles of mail on the counter, piles of magazines to read. We create piles because it's faster than dealing with each item individually. We think we're cleaning when we're really just grouping the mess. A pile is the clearest sign that something doesn't have a home. It's like a homeless guest you're temporarily sheltering, and they end up taking over. You need a heads up before people can come over. Do you get a jolt of panic when a friend calls and says they'll be by in 15 minutes if you need hours, or even a full day, to get your house ready for company? It's a sign the clutter is embarrassing you. Your home should be a place of welcome, not a source of shame. A space that lets you be spontaneous, not one that holds you captive. Your organization systems are always falling apart. You spend hours organizing a drawer, and a week later, it's a complete mess again. Don't blame yourself. No matter how pretty a basket or shelf is, it can't contain what is excessive. It's like trying to pour a gallon of water into a quart bottle. It simply won't work. If your systems keep failing, the answer isn't to reorganize, it's to let go of things. You buy something you already have. You get home from the store and realize you bought another can of beans or another bottle of shampoo because you couldn't remember if you had any at home. We lose track of what we own when we have too much stuff. We end up buying duplicates, wasting money, and accumulating even more. Your laundry is a never-ending cycle. Does it feel like you're always doing laundry, but the basket is never empty? If you own so many clothes that you can't put them all away in a timely manner and the basket is always full, it's a sign you likely have more clothes than you actually need and wear, the solution becoming a clutter crusader. Alright, we've acknowledged the signs. Now how do we climb this mountain without feeling completely exhausted? The answer is simple but not easy. We have to stop seeing decluttering as a project and start seeing it as a way of life. You don't need a whole weekend to clean everything. You don't have to make a huge decluttering event. The best way to tackle the mess is to approach it with small, consistent, and intentional actions. Step 1: the mini-declutter method, 15 minutes. Most of us think we need a full-scale operation, like something from a reality TV show. But the truth is, decluttering doesn't have to be a marathon. It can be a 15-minute sprint. Set a timer on your phone for 15 minutes. Put on some upbeat music and go to a small space in your home that stresses you out. It could be a sock drawer, the spice cabinet, or the magazine rack. Your only job is to do as much as you can in that space during those 15 minutes. When the timer goes off, stop. Even if you haven't finished. Don't pressure yourself to complete the job. The goal is to build the habit, not achieve perfection. You'll be surprised how much you can get done in just 15 minutes. And the best part: with every 15 minutes, you're building a new routine and a new mindset. Step 2: the Where's the Home challenge. An item without a home becomes a pile. If you have piles of mail on the kitchen counter, it's because the mail has no place to live. If your chair is always covered in clothes, it's because the clothes don't have a proper home to return to. The challenge is simple: give every item in your home a home. If you pick something up and can't find a place for it within 10 seconds, you probably don't need it. This is the moment to ask: does this item serve me? Does it add value to my life? If the answer is no, thank it and let it go. To focus on flow, not excess. Clutter isn't just about what stays put. It's also about what enters your home. The best way to declutter is to stop accumulating in the first place. Watch out for the convenience illusion. We leave things out: a phone charger on the nightstand, a purse on the couch, mail on the kitchen counter, because we think it's more convenient. We tell ourselves, I'll use this again tomorrow, so I'll just leave it here. But the convenience of not putting something away for 10 seconds comes at a high price: your peace of mind. Every item left out is a visual reminder of work left undone. It's a thief of space and energy. People who view their homes as cluttered often feel more stressed when they wake up and stay at a higher level of stress throughout the day. Ask yourself, is the 10 seconds I save by not putting this away worth the stress the mess is causing me? The answer is almost always no. Create drop zones. Think about your daily routines. Where do you put things when you first walk in the door? Keys, wallet, phone, mail, bags. These are your natural drop zones. Instead of fighting them, give them a home. Install a small hook by the door for keys and coats. Place a little tray or bowl by the entryway for wallets and phones. Create a station for mail so it doesn't pile up on the counter. The key is to make the process of putting things away so easy and quick that it's more convenient to put them away than to leave them scattered. Functionality must always come before perfection. This isn't about having a perfect home. It's about having a home that serves you. One that works for you, not against you. When you start making small, intentional changes, you'll begin to feel the lightness. That quiet stress will start to fade, and your home will gradually transform from a place of overwhelm to a place of refuge. True beauty isn't in the quantity of things you own, but in the space you create for yourself. If you feel inspired and want to start your journey to a lighter life, watch this video that's about to pop up on your screen.